Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a good day or a good night, whichever that you applies. And today we're going to be playing some Age of Empires 2. Give me a second. I need to check something. Yeah. Alright, everything should be good. We can go here. Let me check that. Double check. Yeah, everything is good. Alright, when we last left off, we finished the Aztec campaign and then went into the Sforza campaign. We had a bit of a problems with the second mission, but mostly something that was delayed us more than anything. But the first mission was kind of fun, even if a bit easy, except for the very first start, which was really annoying. But yeah, as a recap of the story so far, we have established that Sforza was a mercenary captain leading an army of condottieros, but later on and married the Princess of Milan. I think it was the Princess or Heiress of Milan, essentially becoming the heir of Milan. But what is the word I'm looking for? Fearing a betrayal, he moved south with his army and established himself there as a pretty much owner of some lands there. It will at the same time defeating his rival who was sent after him. And now we continue with the story in Prodigal Son. Alright.
If Sforza thought taking territory would make him safe, he was a fool. The King of Naples looked hungrily northward to the city so easily taken by a rogue mercenary. Sforza needed allies. Sigismondo Malatesta came with a Venetian force, as did Sforza's ever-loyal cousin Micheletto. But the condottiero needed a more powerful ally. He took his biggest gamble by going to meet an old friend. You might have thought that when Sforza walked into the Milanese court, that Visconti would have ordered him arrested, or that Piccinino would have personally killed him. But surprisingly, Visconti accepted Sforza like a father accepts his wayward son. Sforza and the Duke's daughter were finally wed, and the implication was obvious. Sforza would rule Milan when Visconti died. Whatever the Duke's intentions, this favoring of the prodigal son incensed Piccinino. He furiously tore his contract and stormed out of Milan. If Visconti would not see Sforza for what he was, Piccinino would find another patron. Pledging himself to the King of Naples, Piccinino had one goal: to destroy Sforza.
Alright, why are we in the Alps though? Naples is on the south. Alright, our main objectives: defeat Piccinino. You are restricted to a population limit of 200, fair. Sforza is fighting on his own account and will not receive resources from a wealthy patron. Instead, he has conscripted villagers to supply his army. Sforza has not had time to establish himself in the region, however, and will need to advance to the Imperial Age to build an army that can challenge Piccinino. Oh, that's not nice. Piccinino relies on an economy outside of his own town walls, making him vulnerable to raids. Trade with the Lombard villages will be profitable, but requires control of the lake. Oh gods, yeah, I imagine. Scouts. The rivalry between Sforza and Piccinino has brought the two men and their armies to the Alpine Lake in northern Lombardy. How? Oh, I can. Okay, no, I think I know how. So Piccinino renounced his contract to the Milanese Duke of Milan and made a contract with Naples and probably is trading the area around here. Okay. Victory here will give Aetherman a reputation as Italy's greatest captain, with all the power and profitable contracts his status would provide. Piccinino Red controls the port town to the southeastern coast of the lake, a mountain castle in the southwest, and 2 camps to the east and northeast. These positions and his warships allow him to attack Sforza camps from multiple approaches. Piccinino prefers an army of cavaliers, condottieri, and hand cannoneers and Genoese crossbows, but he will adjust his tactics to best counter Sforza. Okay, cavaliers, condottieri. Both of those I can counter with Genoese crossbowmen of my own. And probably pikemen. Hand cannoneers I will need a condottieri of my own. Okay. What do we have to start with?
Cousin, it is time for me to make a name for myself. I will join Malatesta in service to Venice. May our family always triumph, and may your victory over Piccinino be swift.
Okay, that's concerning. Okay, what do we have? This.
We meet again, Francesco Attendolo. But you have no cousin here to help you. It is just you and I.
Oh shit. I have fishing ships, I forgot. Let's put some fishing ships out. Okay, there are a lot of these things. I'm kind of surprised.
Presto, impero. Presto, ein fabulo.
Okay, you guys got here, and I'm going to be trying to build a navy. Ah, damn it. Okay, there is a monk placed there, a relic. Let's go and grab it quickly before Piccinino. That will give us plenty of.
Correctus, presto,
No,
fabulo, fabulo.
go back to feeding. This, because I am going to be building galleys. Are you shitting me? Also, where is gold? Okay, there is gold here. Also, I am not going to be making men-at-arms.
Are you even going to try to fight me, or are you hoping that I die of boredom?
I mean, if you were to die of boredom, that would be very helpful.
Ein, presto, presto, ein, salve, ein, correctus, impero, ago. Ein, pugno. Impero, ein, sane.
Okay, I will need to build some. Ah, but I don't have gold. I forgot. I got wood. Yeah. I'm going to build some.
Correct.
Okay, now we take that relic back. And yes, there is plenty of gold. Got you. Okay. Medium warships.
Sane. Ein. Correctus.
Pressane. Ago. Sane. Ein. Ago.
And I need to build a university.
Correctus.
Salve. Quando?
Salve. Fondo.
Quando? Sane. Ago.
Pero.
Correct. Ein. Quando? Presto.
Ein.
Quando?
What the hell?
Sane. Ein.
These people need a little bit of help. Okay, I have plenty of food.
Presto. Ein.
Just missing the gold.
Presto.
Luckily, I have some gold to work with, but I need
Presto.
some cheap units. Let's get tactic. Let's get Thumbring. Sorry, I forgot it's called Thumbring. And let's explore around a little bit. Let's see if we can harass their economy a bit. I saw a lot of fishing ships. Oh. Castle, of course. The castle is perfectly placed to protect the... Shit. I need ballistics quickly. Ballistics. Oh, and I just noticed a bit of a problem I'm going to have. My units are blue, and they are going to be getting stuck.
Impero. Comita. Ein. Sane. Pugno. Ein. Sane. Ein. Comita. Impero. Porro. Salve. Presto. Impero. Ein.
Okay.
Gold. Ein.
Just going to put 3 of these here.
Impero.
Ein.
I have plenty of wood, just need more gold. And I'm just going to destroy these boats. Stop him from getting any free gold from these. But I also need to get myself some units.
Salve. Foglio.
Crossbows will have to do for now until I got a castle. Oh. Alright, for now that is going to be good.
Ein. Correct. Foglio. Ein. Foglio.
Ein. Podio.
I forgot to deselect that one for the group. My bad.
Ein.
Let's get Fate since it seems like he will.
Ein. Sane.
Is this going to be enough? No, it's not going to be enough stone.
Pero. Presago. Comita. Ein. Pero. Pugno. Ein. Pero. Porro. Presade. Ein. Pero. Pugno. Sane. Ago. Ein.
I need to build a. market. That's what I need to build.
Condo.
Then you go back there.
About time you discard your pitchforks and shovels and build a real army. I prefer a fair fight anyway.
Okay, need to buy some stone. Regretfully.
Impero, condo.
Salve. Condo.
Salve. Ein, condo. Caedo.
Impero. Caedo.
Impero, caedo. Ein, ago. Salve. Ein,
Podio. Ein. Condo. Podio.
I don't know if I am doing some big damage here. Okay, you guys go into square formation because
Presto.
condo. Podio.
oh, he's building fire ships now. Okay, that's bad. Where are they? Hulks. I will
Pressane.
build a few of those to
Impero.
choose, sorry. Go over there. Shit. Okay, I have enough stone. Heavy warships. I have plenty of food, so I don't need more. I have so little gold. I need to actually build those trade cogs. where else can I get some wood? We have a camp up there, but I don't think it's that important to deal with it right now. We are going to assault the raid again.
Hide in your castle, you coward! It will do you no good against my cannons.
Ein. Caedo. Quando?
Sane.
Presto.
Correctus.
Come on,
Odio.
get some gold.
Presto. Ein. Sane. Comita.
Okay, so as soon as you build a castle, he starts attacking with gunpowder units. Makes sense.
Pero ein.
Yeah, want some of those. I want some Genoese crossbowmen as well.
Ein. Impero. Sane.
Run out of gold, go there and continue gathering gold. I need chemistry, I forgot about chemistry. And let's get some more trade cogs. It's not a lot of money, but it will have to do.
Ein. Presto. Impero. Ein. Ein. Presto.
That's enough trade cogs. Get me some more ships. Okay. They have a lot of galleons. Okay, is there like something I can do to increase the speed of my ships? Okay, yes.
Presane. Agro.
Trade units cost less. I guess that could be useful to have. And might be explaining why he can just build so many of those. I need to build some more carracks. Need wood.
Salve.
Ein, Sane. Odio. Condo.
All right.
Impero Sane.
Presto.
What do I?
Salve. Sami. Odio. Caedo. Impero.
Corretto. Caedo.
Alright, this is becoming a bit of a problem with the micro.
Ein.
2, 4 barracks. And yeah, I do need to build a siege workshop. If anything, just to get some cannons. Yeah, two bombard cannons should be enough.
Presto. Ein. Correctus. Caedo.
Oh, I will take those. Zap. Yeah.
Presto. Sane. Ein Ago.
Alright, that's annoying.
Ein. Presane. Ago. Impero. Presto. Pugno. Ein. Sane. Commita. Aero. Ein. Ago. Porto. Pressane. Ein. Ago.
Alright, get more galleons. And I probably should just think of building a bunch of bombard cannons. No, bombard cannons.
Ein. Commita.
What is the word I'm looking for?
Sane. Sane. Ein. Ago. Sane. Porro. Ein. Ago. Presto. Ein. Sane. Pugno. Ago. Impero.
I didn't mean to grab the ones that were already wounded.
Ein. Impero. Presto. Ago. Ein. Presto. Sane. Impero.
Sorry, but no gold.
Ein. Ein. Sane. Impero. Porro. Presto. Ago. Sane. Commita. Ein. Impero. Presto. Pugno. Ein. Impero. Sane. Presto. Commita. Ein. Ein. Sane.
I'm just going to this. Oh, nope, not that way. Keep these ones here.
Ein.
And I lost the bombard cannon.
Ein. Sane. Ago. Presto. Corretto. Impero. Pugno.
Let's just build these ones and do short bombardment.
Presto.
Ein. Podio.
Let's see how he likes that. And I think I am occupying most of his production line with those fishing ships. What the hell? Alright. Now it's the short. No, short. Slow but sure way to victory as we bombard their base. Okay, we are going to be destroying this tower because it's annoying me a little too much. And at the same time, sending this one here. Now we just need to deal with the water production.
Ein. Sane. Impero Porro. Ein. Presto. Sane. Impero. Ago. Presto. Ein. Sane. Presto. Ein. Ago.
Do I have siege engineers to research? No, I don't. Ships move 10% faster. Ship use armor. Building ship faster. All of that good stuff. And more galleons.
Ein. Sane. Ago.
Impero. Sane.
Well, to destroy this base, I'm going to need a ground unit force. In the meantime, you guys come back here. Hey, never mind, we got an attacking force coming this way. Now we go back here.
Impero. Ein. Sane. Presto. Impero. Sane. Ago. Ein. Ago. Impero. Sane. Ein. Pugno. Presto. Ago. Impero. Sane. Ein. Presto. Sane. Ago. Ein, ago.
Salve, presto. Ein. Quando?
Impero. Sane. Ago. Sane. Ein, ago. Sane.
Correct.
Ein. Impero. Presto. Ago. Comita. Impero. Porro. Sane. Comita. Ein pugno. Sane. Ein. Sane. Porro. Presto. Ein. Pugno.
I've got the feeling I will need to like
Presto. Porro. Pero.
scout the entire coast. Damn, those things fire fast. In fact, let me just destroy the gates. Just of where when I am done.
Porro.
Salve.
Correct.
I can just move around. Really?
Sane. Ein. Sane.
Impero. Comita.
You dog. I will make you pay for every inch you take from me.
Ein. Sane. Impero. Ein. Presto. Impero. Ein. Porro. Ein. Presto.
Correctus.
Impero.
Sane. Correctus. Sane.
Presto. Ago. Pugno. Ein. Sane.
Well, at this point we are just cleaning up.
Sane.
Let's destroy that tower.
Presto. Ago. Ein.
Ein.
Impero. Ein.
And that gate.
Presto. Comita. Ago. Ein. Sane. Ein. Pugno. Impero. Porro.
Presto. Sane. Correctus.
Oh, a tower. I shall destroy that.
Ein. Comita. Presto. Ein. Porro. Comita. Presto.
It's a good thing I decided to go for the sea at first.
Sane, presto. Ago. Impero. Ein. Ein. Presto. Sane. Ago. Ein. Impero.
Well, a random elite Genoese crossbow there.
Ein. Ein. Sane. Ein. Presto. Pugno. Ein. Ago. Sane. Ago. Ein. Sane. Pero. Ein. Porro. Sane. Ago. Presto. Ein. Impero. Pugno. Ein. Ago. Impero. Commita. Sane. Ago. Presto. Ein. Sane. Ein. Sane. Impero. Ago. Sane. Ago. Ein. Sane. Pugno. Presto. Ein. Sane. Ein. Commita. Ago. Ein. Ago.
Salve.
Ein. Porro. Commita. Sane.
He gave up.
It is never over, Sforza. I will haunt you until my last days, and my own sons will carry on my purpose to bring the House of Sforza down to its knees, to the gutter where it belongs.
Bro, you lost. Give it up already.
The battle between Sforza and Piccinino was the centerpiece of the war over Italy. Sforza served Milan against Piccinino's Neapolitans. And then, Piccinino returned to Milan's service while Sforza went to the Venetians. No matter which banners they fought under, the rivalry between the two men became the one constant of the war. But Sforza's Furbizia proved to be decisive. He defeated Piccinino in battles across northern and central Italy. The disgraced Piccinino was finally relieved by Visconti, and spent his last breaths in Milan cursing Sforza's name to his two sons. With his rival and equal finally defeated, Sforza seemed destined to fulfill his grandest ambitions. Then, by a twist of fate, Filippo Visconti died, undoing all of Sforza's plans.
Wait, what the hell were Sforza's plans? Alright, let's look at the map. So there is one relic here. And there was one relic up here. Then something tells me this is some sort of side objective that you can get. But I need to bring Sforza there in order to get it. And not going to lie, bringing Sforza around where there are so many, when I had to micro so much my galleon production and the sword, would have been very dangerous. Also, I think part of why I won was because I grabbed so many of the herdables early on before Piccinino could get them, which essentially meant that Piccinino didn't get that much food and they started relying too much on their fishing ships, maybe? And then I started destroying his water economy, and his ground economy couldn't quite recover, as he spent most of it trying to build more ships to contest the water to me. Also, something I noticed, there isn't much stone in this map. Like, there is one more stone here, 350. But after that, that's it. Also, something tells me Piccinino was not as aggressive as he could have been. But again, it might have been because I started harassing his water economy early on. And then he continued building more and more ships, he was spending wood and gold on them. And he couldn't quite recover from there. He also did attack a little bit on ground, but once I built the castle and some condottieri, there was not much he could do. I kinda like this map, though I feel like it can get really out of control really fast. Like, again, I am not really good at microing both water and ground, which is why in the end I just decided to build the bombard cannon galleons. Because I noticed that trying to attack this base while keeping the water secured was way too much. And also, I'm fairly sure I almost lost Sforza. That being said, the objectives doesn't say Sforza must survive, so maybe I can lose him and still continue the mission. Like, it says something along the lines of Sforza was wounded, and that's it. Alright. Blood and betrayal. Okay, here we go.
Visconti's death left Milan in turmoil. Outlying towns rebelled, and Venice threatened the city. By way of marriage, Sforza held a better claim on Milan than anyone. But strangely, the ambitious captain did not take his dowry. He allowed the lawyers and professors of Milan to fashion a republic with all the trappings and corruption of the old Roman one. They called it the Golden Ambrosian Republic, after St. Ambrose. But there was nothing blessed or saintly about this republic. Surrounded by enemies, the Republicans of Milan, more skilled at reading books than leading men into war, needed a captain to command the war against Venice. Sforza, by now employed by the Venetians along with his compatriots Malatesta and Micheletto, did not miss an opportunity to once again betray those who paid him, as well as those closest to him. Rescinding his own claims on Milan, he agreed to serve the Republic against his own cousin Micheletto in exchange for control of the city of Brescia. The leaders of the Republic agreed, even though there were many rumblings that Sforza could not be trusted. After all, for a piece of land, he was now marching against his own blood.
Alright, main objectives. Destroy the castle in Caravaggio, destroy the castle in Piacenza, and destroy the Venetian castle in Lodi. Hints. You are restricted to a population limit of 200. The barricades block your way across the bridges. While destroying them will allow you to attack your enemies on land, your enemies will be able to attack you as well. Cremona can be reached by ship, but weigh the benefits of a second base with the need to defend 2 locations at once. Ancient relics can be recovered from old shipwrecks along the river banks. Sforza, now Captain General of the Ambrosian Republic, has reached the cities of the Po River Valley. He plans to conquer them for Milan in exchange for a fiefdom in Brescia. The Venetians, Cian, are commanded by Sforza's cousin and erstwhile companion, Micheletto Attendolo. Micheletto prefers to field cavaliers, condottieri, hand cannoneers, and organ guns. Wait. Oh, he's Portuguese. He's Portuguese. That's going to be annoying. Organ guns are really annoying. Condottieros can deal with them, but it's expensive. Piacenza, green, and Caravaggio, yellow, are cities in league with Venice. They will attack with a mix of unit types. That's not really helpful, Scout. Cremona, grey, is a town friendly to Milan that will surrender to Sforza as soon as he dispatches men east to reach it.
Signore, the Venetians command Lodi in the center. The towns of Caravaggio and Piacenza are in league with them, and must also be subjugated by the Republic. Cremona in the east will surrender to us once we reach it. We can use these bridges to cross the Po, but know that the barricades block our enemies from crossing as well.
Ago. Impero Sane.
Okay.
Return to Milan, Francesco. I have no quarrel with you. Leave the Republicans to fend for themselves, and both of us will be rich men.
Corretto.
Ago. Impero Porro. Salve.
Sane.
Pressane. Ago.
Correctus. Ein. Sane.
Okay, let's build a urban center here.
Sane. Impero Ago. Ago. Sane. Ago. Sane. Ago. Sane.
And yeah, we are going to start building an economy quickly.
You wound me, cousin. I would never want to hurt you, but you leave me no choice. I told you I must make a name for myself. I cannot live in your shadow any longer.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Ago.
Oh.
Sane. Ago. Impero.
They didn't give me any archers. But at least I am in... what's the word I'm looking for? In Imperial Age. But Fighting against so many enemies at the same time will end.
Ein. Sane. Ein. Ago. Sane. Ein. Ago. Sane. Ein. Impero. Presto. Ago. Sane.
Alright, I will need to gather food.
Ein.
Salve. Correctus.